And here the federal government will give $3 million in immediate relief to cyclone-stricken Burma. It comes as aid agencies are scrambling to get much-needed supplies to the hardest-hit areas. The Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd, has joined US President George W. Bush in urging the ruling junta to ease visa regulations and let foreign aid workers into the country quickly.
As the urgency to rush aid into Burma escalates, Kevin Rudd made a direct appeal to the Burmese government.
Forget politics, forget the military dictatorship, let's just get aid and assistance through to people who are suffering and dying as we speak through a lack of support on the ground.
Overnight, his American counterpart issued a similar call.
The military junta must allow our disaster assessment teams into the country. So our message is to the military rulers, let the United States come and help you. Help the people.
Australian Foreign Minister Stephen Smith today put a figure on Australia's emergency aid contribution. $1 million is to go to Australian aid agencies like CARE, World Vision and Caritas. The other $2 million is to be split evenly between the UN World Food Programme and UNICEF.
We've structured our humanitarian assistance in this way to ensure that very quickly we can assist in remedial efforts on the ground.
CARE Australia's Robert Yallop says the organisation has operated in parts of Burma for 14 years, which has smoothed its efforts to provide emergency relief. But the organisation is still appealing for Australians to give what they can.
It's an enormous challenge, and I think that the scope and scale of this disaster was beyond what anybody anticipated.
Key priorities are emergency shelter, food and clean water. The Australian Red Cross says aid workers also have to prevent further deaths.
Dealing with the threat of dengue and malaria, so bed nets, appropriate medicines, and of course we've got to look at people who are already sick to begin with.
Australia is not alone in pledging funds, but other countries are being cautious.
Nous avons pour l'heure offert 200 000 euros, 250 000 $ les États-Unis, c'est pour dire que ça paraît pas beaucoup, d'ailleurs c'est pas beaucoup, mais nous n'avons pas très confiance dans l'utilisation d'un argent qu'on enverrait un peu au hasard ou au ministère birman.
The European Union has offered nearly $4 million in immediate aid. China is also keen to help.
那么中缅呢是友好的邻邦，为帮助缅甸人民救灾重建，中国政府决定向缅甸政府提供首批包括现汇和物资在内的100万美元紧急援助。
But the ball is now in Burma's court on whether it will ease visa regulations on foreign aid workers. Leroy Arben, World News Australia.